You're watching ManUtd VanCam.
This is VanCam. This is VanCam you waited for.
I'm not slagging you off, Steve. I'm just saying don't be a tit all your life. Sling your hook. How are you doing, everybody? It's Kev Ashford back in the saddle. Can you believe it? For another edition of the ManUtd VanCam. 2 months out the saddle. I'm getting mail, you know, inundated with literally tens of, maybe not thousands, maybe just tens, maybe not even that, but I know the likes of Conreen, Burt Whistle and the legendary Sir John Vallandigham have been in touch, worrying about ManUtd VanCam, the future of it. There was people on social media saying that VanCam was dead. Well, guess who's back? Back again. Kev is back in the van. That was shit. I actually pre-arranged to do that, and I can't remember it anyway. But listen, since I last spoke to you, loads going on at Manchester United. Have we finally turned that corner of just buying complete and utter dog shit, going out panic buying? Because so far so good. This window is looking pretty goddamn decent, man. Jadon Sancho first in the door. Always give the big thumbs up to that. He's young, he's English, he's basically got the tricks, he ticks the boxes. I think he'll be absolutely mint at Manchester United, and you can hold me to that. He will not be sat on the bench a couple of months into the season. This lad walks into the team for me, and that's where it starts making things interesting at United again. Competition for places. We need to hit the bastard ground running this season. That's what we want to do. Make Old Trafford a fortress and start playing 90 minutes of football instead of 45 minutes. Also, Raphael Varane. Oh yeah, do you want a bit of Varane? Yeah, of course I do. What about Lindelof? I don't care, man. He's a total upgrade on Lindelof. He's an upgrade on Bailly as well, and I like Eric Bailly. But again, there's going to be competition for places at Manchester United again. And Man United, the deal, which is roughly, what, about 34 million for Varane again. Similar kind of situation to Paul Pogba. He's coming in and he's, again, yeah, World Cup winner. Yeah, can defend. Yeah, that helps. And it should help Harry Maguire as well. We've seen the Euros that Harry Maguire had, and I still don't believe he was absolutely 100% fit. But why? Why, Kev? Why do you have a great Euros? Because he's playing next to John Bastard Stones, the bitter blue knobhead. He can defend, so can Harry Maguire. They complement each other. Hopefully, the same fucking thing happens with Varane and Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw, what can I say about him? How did he not even get in the Euro team of the tournament? That dickhead from Italy got in, didn't even play the last 2 games because he was injured. Luke Shaw was absolutely phenomenal. It's easy enough for me to say. So from a United perspective, but since I last seen you, obviously England lost the Euros, which I'm not too bothered about because I don't support England, and it's something I'll get into in a bit in the likes of CockStroker of the week, because I always say it always comes back on Manchester United players. These tournaments, the likes of Ronaldo, Rooney, Phil Neville, whoever it is, they're all getting gunned down. Gary Neville, you know, ABUs, anyone but United, and everybody gangs up on the United players and that. So we'll get into that in a bit. But listen, I'm sorry it's been so long. I've told a lot of people that I've been extremely busy, and I know it grates a lot of people. Are like, stop pissing about in the United stand, get back to the VanCam. It does take a lot out of me week to put this together, you will know that. But once the season's back in full flow, we're going to have games to talk about. We'll have all the usual shit. I mean, this week, just wait for this, man. Yeah? This week, Saeed's Kevin Keegan moment.
Even that Kevin Ashford, that prick, you know. That Kevin Ashford prick as well, bro.
I don't care about this guy. He's an absolute bum, bruv. You know?
And I tell you, I'd love it if we beat them. Love it. Then we're going to be doing the big VanCam debate. We're talking Paul Pogba. Yes, I've ruined it for you, but I want you to stay tuned. I want your opinions. You need to get into the community section and vote. The poll is there. We're asking, should we sell him or make him the highest paid player at Manchester United, because that's the way it's worked out. Manchester United not tying this deal up now leaves Raiola and Paul Pogba holding all the aces. We'll then do CockStroker of the week.
Kevin
It's
Ashford, that
self-explanatory.
prick,
It used to be called Wanker of the Week. I changed it up because it's just different, innit? We'll be doing Best of the Week, self-explanatory. Or look at all the best stuff on social media. And we will then probably have to end the video because I'm not even sure who won the Fantasy League thing, so I will have to look into that, but we'll be setting the new one up for this season, so keep looking out on the Facebook page, ManUtd VanCam, and my own personal one at Kevin Ashford 7 on Twitter if you're on that as well, and we will get the season sorted. But I need to obviously honour whoever won it last year, and we always send out ManUtd VanCam merchandise. If you don't want to wait, you can get into the ManUtd VanCam shop, and I'll stop that now because everybody will be like, no, what a dickhead. And I'm not going to end with your comments because, again, I just wanted to put something out there to show me appreciation to those that have stayed loyal, stayed subscribed, because I've lost a shitload of subscribers. But again, not done anything for 2 months. There was people fearing for me safety, and I have come under attack on social media from Saeed Rants and that other bell sniff. Yes, Johnny FX. So we'll be addressing that later on. But these people, threats to Kev's life, everything. I said, one of these days I'm going to wake up, there'll be a pig's head next to me on the bed, you know, a dead horse in the room or something. And these people are now getting violent, proper violent. They've had enough of Kev. But I will always say the only thing I've ever picked them up on is their football views. I have never taken anything personal, never got into that, which is what they've done to me. So I'm not happy. I've lost a ball of sleep over it. As you can tell, I look absolutely terrible. And yeah, I mean, it's really, really affecting me. But yes, fuck. Right, let's get in to the first section of the show. So pin back your ears, crack open the beers, and let me take you through the first segment of the show, which is called the BIG VanCam Debate. This is where you get to see Sir John Vallandigham, who is the biggest ManUtd VanCam fan. He lives in America. He's an absolute... he's just a fine horse of a man. A stallion. That's what he is. He's Ozzy Osbourne. He's everything I want to be, but I just don't have hair like him, and I really wish I did. So, enjoy. I hope you enjoy it, man.
The BIG VanCam Debate!
A very warm welcome to the BIG VanCam Debate. This shit goes on every single video when it drops. We get into a heated debate, so this week is no different, but what I need to do is readdress the last poll that I put out on ManUtd VanCam. Now, it was 2 months ago, so it could have been anything like, I don't know, it was that long ago, it could have been, should United sign Emil Heskey or something? I don't know anyway, but I did have a look back, and it was to do with the Glazers. It was at the point of the protest and all that, so I was asking the question, do you think that the Glazers will sell Manchester United? What's your gut feeling? All the protests, everything that's going on at Manchester United at the time, do you think they'll be forced to sell Manchester United? Nikos P was in the comments and he said, believe one day they'll fucking die, which you're open to your opinion. Yeah, we will all die one day, so I suppose that's a positive spin to put on it. But anyway, 85% of the ManUtd VanCam community don't think that the Glazers are in any hurry and will certainly not be selling up anytime soon. So thanks for getting involved in that poll. And now on to this week's. Alright, now I'm really sorry to do this. I know you'll see loads of videos about Paul Pogba and that. I've done a few myself where we based the actual outcome, or sorry, the debate, the ManUtd VanCam debate on Paul Pogba. But he's allowed his contract to get into the last year. Raiola will have him, the old puppet on the strings going, woo, we're going to Madrid, woo, we're going to PSG, $500,000 a week and all that. Stop doing that anyway. You get the gist of it. Manchester United now find themselves in a predicament because it's almost like you need to ask him, what do you intend to do? And the more he says, yeah, I'll sign that, give me till January and then I'll say, no. Are you staying? Is he going? Where are you with it, right? But what I want to ask you is, Manchester United will have to make probably Paul Pogba the highest paid player at Manchester United, which causes its own problems. We've seen what happened with Alexis Sanchez. The guy never turned up for United, was earning ridiculous amounts of money, and that creates unrest with the rest of the squad. So if Manchester United are to offer Paul Pogba a new deal, you have to look at it and go, I wonder when Bruno Fernandes next comes knocking on the door. Or will this just open it up to all players to go, I'm not signing a new deal. I'll just wait until I get into the last year of my contract and happy days. You know, I can take my pick of my clubs and basically do whatever I want. But that Bosman ruling has been there for that reason. But it does give the players the power. And Manchester United should have been quick to act on this. But unfortunately, they're dealing with somebody in Raiola who is a fat, four-eyed fuckface, and Paul Pogba who seems happy to go along with this. So my question is, do you make Pogba the highest paid player at Manchester United or sell him? It's as simple as that. Yeah, it is as simple as that. Now, I'm going to go against a lot of what I've said. I've been critical of Paul Pogba, but I think, well, the club have allowed him to get into this position. If they now pay him 450 grand a week, you know, if you weigh that up over a 5-year contract, it's probably up near the 90 million mark. So Manchester United, if they lose Pogba for free, have to replace him. For me, Donny van der Beek's not going to step in and do a job like Paul Pogba would do. Paul Pogba's a sensational footballer. If we can get him committed to the new deal and in, I'm going with that. Now, I don't know where you lot are at with this. And that's exactly why I'm asking the question. On the Man United VanCam community tab, you will see that the question is set out for you. And you get on there and you say, pay him, which will mean pay him the most, making the highest paid player at Manchester United, or sell him. What do we get for him? 50, 60 million? Like I said, United are in no bargaining position now with Paul Pogba. They are under the spell of Raiola once again. And as always, there is no sitting up on that fence. Don't be an absolute shithouse. Mate of mine, Dirty Denzel, once sat up on the fence because he couldn't make a decision. He fell off and he hurt his leg. So, do you want to hurt your leg? No, I don't either. Make a decision and I will give you the poll result the next time I do Man United VanCam.
For Big VanCam Debate!
Celebrate! There you go, that's your first segment of the show done. It's the main one that I need the input from you is to get onto the Man United community tab. You look there, the question's already set. So do we make Pogba the highest paid player at Manchester United or do we sell him? That's a decision that you have to make. And under this video, anything to do, any comments or whatever, please put it under this video. Don't put it on the community tab thing because I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I can't be asked going between the two to find the best comments. So if they go in under here, obviously people can like the best ones. There might be some people saying, Kev, sell Pogba. What's he ever done at United and all that? 5 years and he's still pissing about and that. Just throw it in there under this video, yeah? And then you can all go through each other's, which you always do. And yes, the community's good here at Man United VanCam. I love going through the comments and that, and it's very rare that we get an absolute dick in the comments section, but we might this week. Maybe Johnny FX is on YouTube. In fact, I know he is, so he might be in there. We never know. Saeed rants, whatever. Bring it on. Right, next up. Who's ready for this one? Speaking of cockstrokers, it's CockStroker of the Week. Oh, dabbing, yeah.
CockStroker of the Week.
Wow, here we go. This is CockStroker of the Week. Sorry for that. Sorry, might have scared the shit out here. Anyway, I've got 5 nominations to get through this week. There can only be one winner. Who is the ultimate bellend and cockstroker? I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to do. Coming in at number 5 during the Euros. Yes, it seems ages ago, but VanCam's not been done for a while. So Paul Pogba coming to a hell of a lot of criticism from Roy Keane after France went out of the Euros, which prompted somebody to put a picture out of Roy Keane saying, you know, this man's still finding ways of criticising Paul Pogba. That's what he's paid to do, man. He's a pundit. But it wasn't for that. It was for Serb Devil, who under this picture of Roy Keane and the video of him slagging Paul Pogba off for his performance in the Euros, Serb Devil said, he is better than Keane ever was. Let that one sink in. Paul Pogba is better than Roy Keane ever was. That has to be a child. Has to be a child. If it's a fully grown person, you know, that's, well, they should just be, I'm not even going to say it. They deserve a fist in the face. That's what it is. Hitting the number 4 spot. Don't think I wasn't going to let this one lie either, right? A while ago, Man City were in their first ever Champions League final. And the supporters, all the bitter Bertie bastards, were just thought they had to rock up to this final and they would get the trophy and bring it home. Nah, didn't happen. But I'm not going to celebrate that fact because Chelsea won it and I don't like Chelsea. So we move on. It was for the day after. And this goes out to Manchester City and their social media department. They'd already thought they had this one in the bag. So yes, they prepared for a homecoming parade in Stockport. See what I did there? Of course you did. Anyway, in Stockport, well, it's not Stockport, it was actually Manchester City Centre. We've got these visual video boards, that's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, and somebody had decided, yeah, press the button now, let's go, let's roll with it. Champions of Europe. And this was a passerby who took this picture. Imagine the next day he'd be like, did I miss something last night? City the champions of Europe. Well, they're not, and it was a monumental fuck up. Coming in at number 3, if you're on Twitter, you'll be very aware of somebody who's trying to make a bit of a name for themselves. He's going down the Rants and Saeed route. He's thought, I want a piece of the pie, do you know what I mean? I'll spout absolute dog shit on my social media and people will clip me up, they'll do all this and that, and I want a piece of the action, so I'm getting in there. It's Johnny FX United. I've had some run-ins with this absolute chisel chin Yorkshire dickhead. Anyway, the threat to life was there, wasn't it, man? I reeled him in big time. This absolute tit thought for a minute that I was going to go on YouTube to debate football with him, when all he ever comes out with is shit like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what the fuck? If you follow Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you're fucking part of the problem. Fucking get out of my club. You're fucking not a United fan. Fuck the Glazers, fuck this, fuck that. Right, fair enough, mate. Just fucking calm down, have a pint, have a cigarette or whatever. It's just something to chill you out, man. Anyway, there is this, you see people all the time giving him shit on Twitter, which he's oblivious to, man. He thinks he's getting bullied and stuff, but United fans can see what is being said. So anyway, he asked me on, do you want to come on and all that? And I thought, this dick called me deluded on Twitter, right? Because I'm not Ollie out. So yeah, this Kev guy's deluded. So I just pointed out a little fact. He went to the Old Trafford protest. Some United lads come over to him and said, basically leave, right? They'd seen what he says on thingy and they said, leave. So he had to leave. So I just said, are you the lad that turned up at the protest and was asked to leave by your fellow fans? Didn't like it. So this is where he comes in. Get on YouTube, you know, and all that, and we'll have a debate. So I was like, yeah, all right, as if I'm going to go on. But anyway, he thought I was. So then I just blocked him. I thought, fuck him, yeah? So his missus starts jumping in, giving me shit and that, and we get this one. You're a fucking pussy. A little bitch coward blocking me for no reason. Whatsoever after I show you respect. This is how you treat me as and my guests tonight. You fucking block me. You and Alex are a pair of fucking sissies. I pray one day we cross paths. This is coming from the same guy that is going out there about mental health and saying, trying to run classes on positive mindset and anti-bullying and that. So that, what? I pray one day we cross paths. Why? Yeah? And when you follow it up as well, I pray one day we cross paths. Fucking cowards. What are you going to do to me, mate? What are you going to do, sunshine? Yeah? Because it won't be at Old Trafford, will it? I've got no issue or problem going to Old Trafford to watch Manchester United. But all the shit that you put out on Twitter, you've made your own problem. You make your own bed. You lie in it, man. And that's what's happened. So for that reason, straight in at number free.
I'll say it right now. I'll lose the first 10 games of the season me to get this guy out. I'll lose first 10 games.
Coming in at 2. Number 2. It's my mates, my good old mates, Rance and Saeed.
Even that Kevin Ashford, that prick,
slip the net. I wake up one morning, my phone, it's literally on fire, man. I can't even touch it, it's that hot. Messages all along the front. Rance and Saeed cussing Kev or whatever this, bro, and all this fucking shite. What have I done? I haven't even said anything here. So it transpires on a live stream. They just went into a mad one, slagging the likes of the United standoff and that. And then it comes up this little bit about me. And we've got Saeed saying, see that prick, yeah, in that dusty van? He's got a dusty... This is not a dusty van. It's a 21 plate. It's brand new, this bad boy. You could eat your dinner off that. That is dust. How the fuck did that get up there? Right, I must have missed a bit there, right? But listen, what kind of a put down is that anyway, a dusty van? I'll give you that one. There's a bit of dust kicking about the back. I just must have missed that shit. But anyway, that doesn't matter, man. They started going on and Saeed's... This is his Kevin Keegan moment, man. He's going in, you know, Alfie Inga Haaland style. Roy Keane on him, 2-footed. Below the belt, man. I know I've given these guys loads of shit in the past, but it was all to do with football opinions. And all they can say about me is that I drive a dusty van and they call me a prick. They didn't just call me a prick once, they called me loads of times. I was even referred to as a rat bro. A rat bro. What's a rat bro? Rat bro. Oh, the bro bit's at the end, innit? I need to get down with this lingo, man. So I'm a rat, basically. Bros, is that a term of endearment, as friend? Well, yeah, that's what it is. I'm a rat, bro. Check this shit out.
Even that,
Man ain't got no time for
fucking, even that Kevin Ashford, that prick, you know, that Kevin Ashford
He's a
prick
bum.
as well, bro.
I don't care about
You
this
get
guy.
me?
He's an absolute bum, bruv. You know, like that. Man,
Bro, that
I
prick,
think so.
yeah.
He's got it in his bio, but I've never seen him. Do you know what I mean? He's
Bro,
a little rat. He's a little rat, bruv. You know them ones there, bro.
He's a
Like,
little rat,
man,
man.
he's a rat, bro.
Bro,
you know,
I'm
like
telling
that, bruv. He's just all mouth and rib cage blood. You know them ones there. He needs
Yeah,
to eat some
100%.
food, bruv.
No, Steve, you're a rat, bro. Right, coming in at number 1, and again, behind the times here, but because I've not done VanCam in 2 months, I thought it was only fitting that the absolute knobheads who defaced the Marcus Rashford Memorial will get the number 1 spot. City fans, it was in blue spray paint, and I don't know, I'm no detective inspector, that's why I drive this thing, so maybe I should be. It was City fans. But anyway, football rivalry aside and all that, this is the one reason I do not follow England. They will always look to blame someone, and in this case, you know, Rashford didn't even... Yes, he missed the penalty, but it wasn't the penalty that knocked England out. You know, Saka. But I'm not saying go out after him as well. It's just where you get all this shit. So we had Sancho and Rashford, of course, because they missed penalties, and the United players, all rival fans go in on them players, and Saka as well. Listen, that's why I'm done with England. I bought anybody that did that to the Marcus Rashford. What the fuck's wrong with me, man? It's what happens when you don't do VanCam for a couple of months. Marcus Rashford, yeah. They are the number 1. Just look at what the man has done for Manchester. For the kids of Manchester. And that was your CockStroker of the week.
CockStroker of the week.
God, it's good to be back. It's absolutely great. And if you know a CockStroker or somebody you want to nominate, just wait till the end and I give out all the socials of the ways that you can get in touch. Anyway, let's follow that one up with Best of the Week. And in true ManUtd VanCam style, this is Best of the Week. Best of the Week. We always follow this up because we do CockStroker of the Week, where we award absolute weapons of mass confusion and award. We also like to look at the best of the internet, and you can get involved and send stuff in. It's easy to do. I give out all the shit at the end, the socials. Anyway, number 5, we've had a mad heat wave. It's been, you know what, it's been too hot. Yeah, and then it starts raining and you go, wish I would have just enjoyed that sun a bit more, but you know what I mean anyway. So this is where this guy kicked in on social media. He wasn't messing about. Gets on a train with the full standing fan plugged in. He's rocking it. I like it. I could do with one in here. Number 4, we are going back to the Euros. Yes, England got beat in the final by Italy. The masters of the dark arts. Chiellini. How did he get away? I know he got a yellow card for it, but you just knew that Xhaka was past him and he was not going to catch him, apart from the fact that there's probably about a 57-year age gap between them. He was not going to catch him, so he pulled him back, and that's where we got the memes. There was loads of them floating about, but the one I liked was when they open a second checkout at Aldi. Yeah, I am that person. I'm always like, oh hey, you gobshite, you know, you're in that queue, and then they just go till number 3, and you just see somebody tearing in from the it doesn't work like that, you shit house. So that is your number 4. Number 3 is a fantastic bit of shithousery on Facebook. This one come out on Argos, the official site. So somebody has wrote to Argos, not happy. They said, the staff in your Arndale store are a disgrace. As I waited for my order, I watched 3 of them messing around and giggling. It was like a youth club. Is there a reason that you employ predominantly minors? But they didn't put minors, so it says minors. Minors, the people that used to work down in the caves and all that shit. Or the coal mines, caves. Well, yeah, anyway. So customer support wrote back to this person. Name's been blanked out because they've been had over. Customer support said, they have to work somewhere now, all the pits have closed. That's it, the pits. So it's funny, you know, why do you predominantly minors? Anyway, the person then writes back, not happy about that response, said, my phone auto-corrected that as it was meant to say minors. But I suspect that you knew that. Clearly, you're one yourself with that childish response. This is where the fun begins and ends, right? Customer support wrote back and said, and clearly you're a miserable count. Damn, you're right about that autocorrect. Reel them in, smash them off the park. Number 2, I'm giving it to myself. Well, in particular, the Scott McTominay song. Anybody that's a regular on VanCam, and if you're new, I'm going to show you just to prove it. I penned this song a long time ago. The videos had nearly 10,000 hits on my channel. I didn't think it would be that popular, but that was me being daft and forgetting that Scotland had made the Euros, and all the Scotland fans were adopted this song. We're taking it to the Euros. We're going to be singing it in Trafalgar Square and all that. I thought, yeah, that won't happen, will it? So here was the original. He fucked off England to play for Scotland, Scott McTominay. He fucked off England to play for Scotland, Scott McTominay. Back into the East End, McTominay. Scott McTominay. And then the proud moment for Big Kev, the Scotland fans in London singing the song.
Scott McTominay. He fucked off England to play for Scotland. Scott McTominay.
Do you just remember where you heard that first? Don't know what happened with my voice then. Anyway, number 1 is an absolute corker, so prepare yourself. I always say this, if you're holding hot things, put them down, drinks to one side and that. This is because the Ginger Ninja, yeah, we're not talking Paul Scholes, the Ginger Ninja on Twitter wrote to Piers Morgan, who is an absolute fuckface. Anyway, he said, why are you so chubby, mate? Which is funny in itself. I'll give him that one. Piers Morgan, being the smart ass that he thinks he is, said, because every time I sleep with your girlfriend, she gives me another cookie. So Morgan thinks he's got one over on the Ginger Ninja. Little does he know the Ginger Ninja is now responding to that comment and throws in, this is very creepy, mate. I'm in year 7. Woo! I hope hope he is in year 7. I hope the police land round at Piers Morgan's house, get his laptops and everything, and they do a forensic search on it, because he is an absolute tit. And Piers Morgan, oh, love it. Could have been in Cockstroker of the Week just for being Piers Morgan, but it is Best of the Week. Alrighty then, I think we pretty much covered everything this week. What I haven't done is what I would usually do if you're new to this channel, is we do the ManUtd VanCam Fantasy League table. I'm gonna sort the league out and get it ready for this season. If the person who won it, and don't all be mailing me, can get in touch and or somebody tell me who actually won it, put it under this video, because I need to know for starters who the VanCam merchandise is going to. We usually do end with your comments as well, where it's a part of the show where I would read out a selection of comments from under this video. So again, try and keep it all under here, and it makes it easier for me to go through it all. Hopefully next week, I'm going to Ireland this week. I'm going to Ireland for a week. I'm away for a week. I'm sorry, I'm in a debate with myself there. See how many times I had to say that then so it registered. I am going to Ireland this week, so that's me for a week. If I can squeeze something in towards the end of next week, I will definitely do it, but I gradually want to get back into doing this, because do you know what? There's just so many top people that watch this, and you know who you are, all the likes of the regulars that get in touch. I think you will just about allow me off this week and go, do you know what? I bet it's nearly half an hour's worth of material that I managed to put together this week. But I know you all like CockStroker of the Week, Best of the Week and that, so that they seem to be the best bits. I've managed to do it this week, and it's for your pleasure. Of course it is. I do this for the love. You know, there's people out there, fan scammers or whatever they want to call me, and I'm not scamming anyone. I've always said, if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Yeah, I don't like EastEnders, but I wouldn't watch it and then take to social media and start complaining about it. This is VanCam. Yeah, it will always stay true to its roots. The channel makes about £1 a month, if that. So it's definitely not a financial thing. It's something I do because I enjoy doing it, and I have a connection with the people that watch it. It's the community that we have. And loads of people I've not even met in the flesh, but online, your majority of you, absolutely top people. So have a top weekend. Like I've just said, I will be in Ireland this week, so you can only imagine what's going to be going on. Pints of the black stuff and all that. Well, what about you? How are you getting on? You all right there? And all that, yeah, putting on the Irish accent after a few pints. So have a top weekend. We're getting closer and closer to the start of the big one, the Premier League season. Enjoy yourself, drink in moderation, be kind to others, work hard, be nice to people. Cheers!
I said your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher.
Thanks very much for watching the video. You can also follow me on these other social media platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, plenty of fish. Oh yeah! Thanks to everybody who gets involved, comments, likes, shares, subscribes. Subscribing is the main thing. It costs you nothing, and why wouldn't you want to do it? This is ManUtd VanCam.